Problem 3. Round 48,367 to the nearest 10,000. Okay, this time we are rounding to the biggest place value, which is fine. Still do the same things. I'm going to check the neighbor of that 10,000. The neighbor of the 10,000 is an 8. If the neighbor is an 8, what am I going to do? Am I going to add one more to my number, or am I going to let it rest? Jaylene, what am I going to do here?
What was the question again?
So I'm rounding to my 10,000s place. I'm checking the neighbor. The neighbor is an 8. Jaylene, if the neighbor is an 8, do I need to add one more or let it rest?
Add one more.
Add one more. If I add one more to 4, Jaylene, what's it going to become?
A 5.
A 5.
Hi,
So,
Mr. Romero.
okay. Bye, Christopher.
I said bye.
So that 4 is going to turn into a 5. And all of my smaller place values are going to be 0. So that the end of the number is nice and round. 50,000. Problem 4. Round 739 to the nearest 10. So we're not rounding to the hundreds place, we're rounding to the tens place. I'm going to check the neighbor of the tens place, and it's a 9. Who can tell me, what am I going to do to my tens place? Is it going to go up, or is it going to stay the same? Haley, what do you say?
Go up.
Go up. Okay. So if it goes up, that means the 3 is going to turn into what, Kaylee? The 3 is going to turn into what, Kaylee?
$12.
No, not 12. Who can tell me? What would I get? Kylie?
The 3 is actually going to turn into a 4.
It's going to turn into a 4 because you add one more. So we're not adding the tens place and the ones place. We're just adding one more to the tens. So the 3 turns into a 4. The smaller place values turn into 0. And any bigger place values that I didn't touch or mess with stay the same. So my answer should have been 740. So you have to remember that if there's a bigger place value, one that we didn't touch or mess with or move or anything, it stays the same. Problem 5. Round 9,637 to the nearest 1,000. Okay, we're rounding to the biggest place value. I'm going to check my neighbor. My neighbor's a 6. What am I going to do to my thousands place if the neighbor is a 6? Kylie, what am I going to do?
The 9 is going to go up.
9's going to go up. If I make the 9 go up one more, what does it turn into?
It's going to turn into a 10,000.
Into a 10,000. That one's kind of tricky. Good job on that. So 10,000, and every other place value that's smaller turns into a 0. So my answer is just 10,000. And problem 6, round 172,000 368 to the nearest 10,000. So I'm rounding my 10,000. I'm going to check the neighbor. Neighbor's a 2. Ezekiel, if my neighbor's a 2, what's going to happen to my 7? Is it going to go up or is it going to stay the same? Take a look at that neighbor. What do you think, Ezekiel? If the neighbor's a 2, does it go up or stay the same?
It's gonna stay the same.
Gonna stay the same. So my 7 is going to stay 7. Any smaller place value turns into 0. And any bigger place value, I didn't touch with it. I didn't touch it, didn't mess with it, didn't move it. It stays the same. So my answer should have been 170,000. Yes, Kylie.
When we were taking over them, I got all 3 of them right.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome.